Hey everyone, so this is just going to be a short video, but it's a follow-up to the upper body fundamentals. This is going to be the first shooting stance, which is just Hizadai, which, is a kneeling stance. Um, Not a whole lot to say with this one. It's a lot simpler than the last video, and I won't, just go over everything I said in that, so rewatch if need be. But this is the only illustrated shooting stance I've been able to find so far with Tsuda-Ryu, so with the standing positions and anything else, it will be a little bit more theoretical. But thankfully, because this one is so thoroughly illustrated, it's pretty easy to recreate it with some surety. So not much to go into. I hope you're not a person just wandering onto this channel. This is a little bit better in context in the Tsuda-Ryu hub on Facebook, where we have all the original illustrations. So if you do stumble onto this, I highly encourage you to go there and look at the materials we have and discuss things of that nature. So in essence, I think most of the people on there could recreate this pretty easily just looking at the original material, but in case anybody would prefer a video format, here we go. Before I demonstrate it, more or less a couple of things that are worth mentioning. The foot placement, while it might not look like this from the person looking at it, you can see it very clearly when you demonstrate yourself. The positioning of the feet, even though the front leg is at a bit of an angle, the positioning of your front foot and the knee is going to be about shoulder width. If you're not experienced with sitting in like Seiza or other traditional Japanese methods of sitting, this will put a lot of strain on your right leg. And so please ease into it, stretch, get your body used to moving in this way, but also don't try and cheat. It's important to really get this right and not try and sit up on one knee or lean or do other things, because the technique won't work in that way. So it's not much different than Seiza, only you're only sitting on your right leg. But your left leg, you'll notice that it's not tucked in, it's out, slight angle. My foot and knee, it's about the same width as my shoulders. Your left knee, right behind here, like on that little dip, is where your elbow is going to go. Because of the angle of the camera, I can't really show this, but my left hand is in line with my left foot. So right about there. I'm not leaning, this way or this way, but, same thing in the upper body. You're keeping your body impartial and straight. Now for me, even with a lot of experiencing in Seiza, this puts a lot of strain on my left leg, particularly right in my ankle, little bit in my knee, but not too terrible. So if I'm struggling a little bit with it and need to practice, I think just about everybody else will as well. But try and get used to staying in this position. Keep the shoulder width. Your left hand is going to be in line with your left foot, and don't lean back and forth. And that's the basic Tsuda-Ryu Hizadai position. At some point, I'm going to go over my recreation of the standing shooting position. I think I have it figured out, but I don't want to put out anything that's just too theoretical for now. My guess is that it's more or less the same as this. I think the right leg is more or less straight, slight bend to the left leg, shoulder width apart. You are going to have your left hand more or less in line with the left foot. One final detail worth mentioning, I'm going to go ahead and turn around for this, but you actually point your left foot at the target. So you'll notice my body isn't square with the target, and it's not, on side. It's a natural kind of 45-degree angle. And the left foot is pointing at where I'm aiming. So, yeah, all there is to it. Very simple stance. Just need to practice a little bit. Next time, if I'm not covering the standing stance, I might go over some aspects of the firearms used in Tsuda-Ryu and talk about some of the regional differences. I'll probably start with the Kishu guns and then move on to some of the things in northern Kyushu and other places. It's kind of important for everybody to know a little bit about the firearms used in this school, what makes them unique, things of that nature. Anyways, guys, good luck. Give it a try.